Most people think of stroke as a single event, but the truth is very different and far more dangerous. There are actually three major types of stroke, each with its own warning signs and its own level of risk. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to recognize them, how dangerous each one is, and what to do if they strike. The most common form of stroke is ischemic stroke, caused when a blood clot blocks the flow of oxygen to part of the brain. Nearly 87% of all strokes are ischemic, making it the #1 threat for adults over 50. When blood flow stops for even a few minutes, brain tissue begins to die rapidly. One of the first warning signs is sudden facial drooping or an uneven smile. Another common symptom is arm weakness, where one arm suddenly cannot stay lifted. Slurred or unclear speech often appear within seconds when the brain is starved of oxygen. With ischemic stroke, every second counts because brain cells die at a rate of nearly 2 million per minute. If you see these symptoms, call emergency services immediately and get a CT scan without delay. A medication called TPA can dissolve the clot, but it only works if given within the first 3 to 4.5 hours. Recognizing ischemic stroke early can be the difference between full recovery and lifelong disability. Hemorrhagic stroke occurs when a blood vessel inside the brain bursts, causing bleeding and sudden pressure on brain tissue. This type of stroke is less common, but far more deadly, because the pressure builds quickly and destroys vital brain regions. Many hemorrhagic strokes begin with an aneurysm, an artery wall that becomes weak and bulges outward over time. When that weakened area finally tears, blood escapes into the brain with explosive force. The most common warning sign is a sudden, severe headache, described as the worst headache of their life. People may also lose balance, feel extremely dizzy, or collapse within seconds. Confusion, sudden vomiting, and fading consciousness often follow as the brain swells from internal bleeding. A CT scan is crucial to distinguish bleeding from a clot because treatment is completely different. Many hemorrhagic strokes require emergency surgery to remove pooled blood or reduce dangerous pressure. And if you ever experience a sudden thunderclap headache, treat it as a medical emergency and seek help immediately. A transient ischemic attack, or TIA, is often called a mini-stroke. It signals a temporary blockage in the brain. Although symptoms may last only a few minutes, a TIA is a serious warning of a potential full stroke. Sudden numbness or weakness on one side of the body is a common TIA symptom. Difficulty speaking or slurred speech can appear briefly during a mini-stroke. You may experience brief loss of vision in one eye, another red flag to take seriously. Dizziness or sudden imbalance is also a TIA symptom and should never be ignored. Even if the symptoms fade, a TIA is an urgent warning. 1 in 3 patients may have a major stroke soon. If you suspect a TIA, call 911 immediately. Do not wait for symptoms to disappear. Early evaluation allows doctors to prevent a major stroke through medication, monitoring, and lifestyle adjustments. Remember, a TIA is your body's warning signal. Treat it seriously and act immediately to protect your brain.
Now, let's compare the 3 types of stroke so you understand their differences in symptoms, danger, and response.
Ischemic stroke often causes weakness or facial drooping. Hemorrhagic stroke presents with sudden severe headache. In ischemic stroke, a clot blocks blood flow, causing brain cells to die within minutes. Hemorrhagic stroke occurs when a vessel ruptures, flooding the brain with blood and creating dangerous pressure instantly. A TIA is temporary, often lasting minutes. but it serves as a critical warning for a future stroke.
For all types of stroke, time is critical. Early intervention can save brain cells and prevent long-term disability.
Hemorrhagic stroke carries the highest risk of death and severe disability. Ischemic stroke is dangerous.
Recognizing symptoms quickly and calling emergency services immediately is essential for all stroke types.
After identifying your risk, proactive prevention, including medication, lifestyle adjustments, and monitoring, can drastically reduce stroke chances. Understanding the differences between ischemic, hemorrhagic, and TIA is crucial. Know the signs, act fast, and protect your brain. Stroke can be sudden and silent, but with knowledge and timely action, you can protect your brain and your life. Maintain regular checkups, exercise, eat a balanced diet, monitor your blood pressure, and ensure proper sleep to reduce your stroke risk. If you or a loved one notice stroke symptoms, even briefly, call emergency services immediately. Every minute counts. Remember these 3 steps. Know the symptoms, act fast, and take preventive measures to avoid future strokes. Follow BodyMaster tips for more reliable advice on maintaining your health and protecting your brain. Subscribe now and stay informed. Protect your health and help your loved ones stay safe. Thank you for watching. Remember, awareness and action are your best defense against stroke. Take action today. Regular monitoring and healthy habits can make all the difference. Protect your brain by understanding the risks and acting early. Knowledge saves lives. Stay vigilant, follow the tips, and ensure a healthier life. BodyMaster Tips is here to guide you.